Ekse, welcome to another episode of ChatsWithJele. So, guys, on today's episode, I have, the best of the best. I don't know if I should say Mahandredii one, Impongo the Goat, Mr. 10 times 10, or yours truly from 013. But then this guy, Wenza Yonkinto, I'm speaking MC, vocalist, graphic designing, songwriter. Maybe there's even more that we don't know. So next to me, I have Mahandredii. I'd let him introduce himself further. Welcome, Mahandred.
Welcome. Thank you, Jele. What up, good people? It's your boy, Mahandredii guy one, and I'm the vocalist MC from 013. I go by the name of Ushawn Mkondo. Mahandred is the stage name, you know what's popping. Yeah. Kalalaita A with Banky, it's a spits. Jele called me today for a podcast interview.
All right. So before we go like any further, I just want to know, Guti, the name Mahandred. How did it came about? Like, how did you think of the name? What really inspired the name?
Okay, Mahandredii came from a guy called Neo Ramloto, Goofy from Greendale. Yeah, he was the Begatingi Sukara. He was by Begating some sweetie, my eyes and stuff. So one day we received a skill. I went there, I bought I bought to him ngiphethe 100 rand. So I was wearing this skhotane clothing. I was still skhotane back then.
Really?
I was
Okay.
I was wearing this skhotane clothing, and he asked me my name, like my skhotane name. I was like, I don't have a name. He was like, 100. So I took that name and used it till today. That's how the name came about.
Okay. So I didn't know like that you were Skhotane. So just to ask did like your family support you when like you said you wanna be a Skhotane? Like how like you cope with maybe people that didn't approve you being a Skhotane? Let's specifically say your family. How did they take that when you wanna be a Skhotane and all of that?
Well, at first they thought that for Moshimali, burn down clothes, tore money up and stuff like that. But then I gave them the picture that no, that's not what Skhotana is about. Back then, me Skhotana was like wearing like having style,
Just the attire.
the attire, friends who got your back. It's me, like wherever you feel, la ufika khona, uyenza imark, you leave a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I told them that it's not about burning clothes and pouring ultramel on the street just to, cloud. Nah. It's about like how you treat yourself. Meaning it's pattern relevant emphakathini.
So, because I know there was crews back there.
Yeah.
What crew were you part of?
Well, I wasn't part of any crew like with band because big nama was the Italian Kataz and stuff. Meaning I've really crew Paul. Which was called the Royal Conquer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened to the crew? Is it done, or do you still speak to those people? Or what happened?
I still speak to the few individuals who were in that crew, but then personally, I was the first to leave the crew. Yeah.
How? Because you were the founder anyway. So why are you the one leaving the crew now?
I had to come to it bank and things really achieved.
Okay.
Yeah, I became influenced through music and stuff like that, and I started seeing like the Skhotane life, not the life I want to live forever. But then I like the culture. Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Since you are mostly like piano, vocalist, MC, and all of that, do you think piano is big here in 013 as it is in other cities?
Well, to honestly speak, it's getting there. Like it's getting there to see like the looks of the 141, Strozianos. Abantu are really trying to make piano big in 013 as is it in other cities, yeah. But then it's not yet big, but unfortunately, hopefully it will get there in time, I don't know when, because like we think abantu abasupportani. Even I could like drop a song today about only the people who
know you,
yeah, and favor me would like listen to it, but the people who don't know me at all was behind my alone, who we are like Zamuk Foster and stuff like that, But then it's not about Foster, it's about what's inside me, my passion, and I don't care what people think.
So do you think let's say, what makes piano big in other cities? Would you say like people there support each other?
Yeah.
Or like they are bond compared to 013? Like what do you think is putting piano up there compared to Witbank?
Okay, firstly, that side people support each other. Like, the support they give to the people, Abashama Piano, Mapakari, that side, even the events you could see with you. The side that could be a celebrity with just one song with these guys, Like support Yangale E sharp, and like they go all out about they even like you can find people singing your song word to word, And secondly, Kayla Penjong Shield support equal that match. Equally competition instead of collaborations.
Yeah.
So that's not good. It's not good. That's not gonna take us anywhere actually.
Okay. Then the next question I have, what did you see that made you want to become what you are today? Being an MC, vocalist, and a hype man, and also a songwriter.
Okay, firstly, I would like to say, ukuba MC ngabona like uGuy bumnandini yabo. Guy back then saqala ukugroove while I was still skhotane. uGuy made me dance, man. Like I enjoyed the vibe. Even the day after, I could talk to like the friends I was with, but them friends I used to be on. And it wasn't like uGuy made like bumnandi more mnandi. So I came to a point where like I thought, okay, now I want to do this thing. I want to get there behind the mic. I want to make people dance. I want to see myself doing something. Then I started emceeing in 2019. It went on, but back then I was still nobody till now. Yeah, I started emceeing in 2019. Then lockdown came in. I started being influenced to music. Yeah, started following music a lot and recording more music for me to, get myself used to being behind the mic. Yeah.
And then, if you had to choose from the above, what would you choose? Like, if it was a die or leave situation right now, what would you choose to stay with?
Well, I would choose to stay with vocalist, and MC. Yeah, vocalist and MC, because MCing pays. Vocalist gives me the exposure, makes people get familiar with the Mahandredii. Like, people will get familiar. If like I take out songs, maybe let me say I take out an EP this week, people will now be familiar with. Okay, there's this guy, man. Have you heard his song? Nah, people will be playing my songs everywhere, like 141 did about back then. So yeah. I'll stick to vocalist and emceeing because
I said one.
Oh. So it's vocalist.
Vocalist.
Yeah, vocalist.
But already stated the reason. And then another thing, I see Guti, you get a lot of gigs. Like when I went through your Instagram, because I'm mostly on your Instagram, you get a lot of gigs. So my question is, how do you do it? Do you have a manager that gets you the gigs, or are you currently pushing alone?
Well, I'm not pushing alone with those kind of gigs. Nah, I do have a manager under Supreme Fam and events, but then they usually host gigs such as the All Black, everything. I was there this year on the 1st of June, on the 1st of July. Yeah, I was there, and they also host OVT and other extra events, But say in the other events, I work with people, with my profile. I show them my profile and babonu to pusha. Then there's a certain individuals that I talk to and work with them. Like currently, I'm working with Urorisang on the gig he's going to host in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to answer the question again, you do have a manager.
Yeah, I do have a manager.
Okay. So how long have you had your manager, if I may ask?
From last year, I think last year May. Yeah, from last year May going onwards. That's when it started. But then I had
Just come.
I had to go before May, yabo. Yeah, but lapo being a geeky with the big events was still going there, getting there. Yeah, till now.
So would you say the manager helped you in some way? Would see?
Yeah.
To put Mahandred out there.
Yeah, kahle. They really helped me to put me like on the spotlight so people could see with kahle ntwana le ipis ene ayidlala.
Okay, then out of all the gigs you've done, which one would it be like your highlight, like your everyday highlight? Which one would you say you've enjoyed very much? You look back to and go to, I wanna die. I did the most, like very da. No matter what people say, like I did I did my best.
Okay.
Can be like this year, it can be last year, it can be anytime. But like a gig where well until today, you see with no man, you see that gig. Nah, I did the thing.
Yeah, the gig I enjoyed the most was Ekse Hangout, because Ekse Hangout was still fresh, still fresh from bread. Yeah, well, so I was called by Usim. He's also an event organizer and a performing artist. So Carl called me and told me that he was hosting an event. I pulled up. Oh, the energy that people were giving me, like, yo, even ladies would scream, Nangu Mahandredii.
Oh, so people knew you that time.
Yeah, now they know me. Yeah, but
What year was it?
it's this year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, around April. Yeah, I think April. Yeah, so that's when people started seeing, okay. And so okay, most people know me by then. So I enjoyed my performance simply because the hype I got from the people. That's when I saw Uti.
And then a gig that you've been like paid the most, the good see, you saw the money and you did something with the money that you've like been paid with same day.
It's OVT, and All Black. The recent All Black and the previous OVT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Estimation of how much?
Well, 500 because I got the rider side.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then I've also saw good see you do a mix. You compile and mix. So does that also make you a DJ?
Well, it doesn't make me a DJ lo here's a but then I call myself an online DJ,
Okay.
because I don't have the full experience of a DJ, so I prefer like loading my mixes online. People could download and listen or stream.
So if I was to give you a CDJ right now, do you think you'd like be able to manage the CDJ?
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah, I would be able to manage as a DJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can say you're a DJ in some sort.
In some sort,
because
yeah.
let's say I want to just book you. I'm like, okay, Mahandredii, I saw you mixes and all of that. I just want you to be a DJ. You'd be able to manage.
Yeah, I would, but then not as much as a regular DJs, you know. Yeah.
Okay, then I also saw good see you are part of Creative Summit. So today I don't know what's happening in Creative Summit, and I believe with our viewers also don't know good see what is Creative Summit. So can you just give us a brief of what Creative Summit is and how did you get to Creative Summit? Because I saw Gucci, it's you, it's Twax, it's GoFlex, and there's more. Some I don't know, but then just a small brief of what's happening with Creative Summit.
Okay, Creative Summit is a structure, an entertainment structure that's being developed around 013. That structure is about youth. We're embracing youth. We're embracing creatives. Yeah, who mostly the youth. Our target market is the youth. Creative Summit, I'm working with GoFlex, Bang Entertainment. As you can see, I'm wearing one. Gordon Fly Rose. He's a cooker. He manages the food around Creative Summit.
Catering, yeah.
Yeah. And Ula Kinkavinde, he's an event organizer of the Mshika Social Movement, Umi's Angels, and Duncan Kukov. He's also an event organizer.
So Kukov, yeah. Because when I saw Creative Summit, not to bash everyone that's part of a Creative Summit, but then the moment I saw Twax Bang Entertainment, I saw
this is something big.
Whatever this is, it's gonna be big because everything that has Twax in it, it's big. Also with GoFlex, but man, GoFlex, I think it's more on the designing the clothing.
Yeah, the stylist.
So manje Twax is design clothing. So when I saw because I was confused with Creative Summit, is it an event? Is it a brand? Manje, if it's a brand, why does it include everyone,
Yeah.
So I was confused, but then I know it's everything that includes Twax. It's something big. It's something crazy.
Okay. Yeah, Creative Summit is a profitable organization that's working to embrace the youth. As I said, we sifuna creative. If you're creative and you're doing something like with Bang, this is the platform for you. As I said with the previous question, do I think music in 013 is...
Yeah.
So we're creating that kind of platform where you could come. Especially now we're gonna do something. It's not an event actually. We're just bringing creatives into one place so they could you could get connections. You could also get people you want to interview same place. So we're embracing talent, we're embracing youth, we're embracing 013, the next 013, the future.
So how did the whole concept start? Who had the idea of starting Summit? Yeah.
It's Gordon on Instagram, Gordon Fly Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the one who put us together as individuals, as creatives, individuals. Was busy endaweni one, but my art is also so na and njengani in duzani because mostly abantu abaku Creative Summit bahlala eSaspet, and others live in other places. But then mostly ngasho ukuthi 90% abantu abaku Creative Summit they live in Saspet. So kahle besithi movement yala eSaspet because we wanna ukuvusa eSaspet as much as other places njengabokazi have value meats and stuff like that nabantu bayo Iznambi nabo Diamond Cafe nabantu bayo, wanted to bring something new at Saspet, but then it's not only in Saspet kahle. It's about kahle sempumalanga yonke. Yeah, Kala vele impumalanga yonke, which is why it's called it's bird from 013. Bese yakhula yaphuma more, but the whole future.
Okay. And then at the level that you're at right now, where would you love to see yourself perform? Can't be this year, it can't be in the near future, but where would you love to see yourself perform?
Yeah.
Because currently we have 012 that opened.
Yeah.
What else?
Okay, I would like to perform a DFL. She's 012, Mama Lisa.
on Mummy. It's Mummy what? Mummy Monday. Mummy
ni Mummy Monday. Mummy Monday poiki. Like there are a lot of events. There are a lot of events happening in Munati experience.
But for Ipoikina, it has to be the NYE.
Yeah, the NYE.
It has to be the 31st. I don't know why, but it has to be the 31st.
Thinking that the 31st is the last day of the year. Like we're shutting down everything from bad experience we had throughout the year to good experience we had throughout the year. Like we come to a place where we're gonna like close everything. Yeah.
So like it's last year, yeah.
Yeah.
There was Ipazonia.
Yeah.
Then there was Poiki. So if like both of those people called you, it's okay, Mahandredii, we will need you. Where would you've been, or where would have you went?
Okay, Hari Ezra ne. Ngiyayithanda ipoiki kakhulu futhi ngikuveka la kakhulu, but then me I'd prefer to go to Bazonia because Bazonia kahle is the biggest thing in Witbank that people don't know it yet. The event.
So do you think also this year they're gonna do it again?
Yes, I believe so. I finally buy shy. The event lay on.
But it's crazy how last year rumors, I wasn't there. Rumors said like both venues were packed.
Okay.
Like both venues were, because and after Ezra placed out the poster, I think murder bongs. A lot of people started selling their Bazonia like tickets. So I don't know, I feel like there was a lot of competition.
Okay, it was a lot of competition because big piece one.
And Ezra was like, no, I'm fine. I won't stop because I held you guys since we started this thing.
Yeah.
So I won't leave you guys end off. So it's fine. Go where you wanna go. It's fine. I'm still gonna push this movement. If you wanna come my side, you come my side. If you wanna go to Bazo. And what I wanted to know is the organizers. I wonder if they knew each other or they were speaking to each other, communicating. Or it was very
conflict of interest.
But then both lineups, honestly, they were crazy.
Yeah,
I don't want to lie. Both lineups were crazy.
Yeah, my lineup was too very well. But then Mina personally, I was good.
And what I love about Poiki, there were locals.
Oh,
Zonia, there were no locals.
There were locals.
But
Mami.
Okay, Mami. I wouldn't count Mami as local anymore, but okay.
Yeah. Pozalana.
Also Pozalana, I wouldn't count. Okay, but yeah.
Double dose experience was there. I don't know the other locals, but then Pozona I think was there. I'm not sure. But then Mina personally went to Bazonia last year. And both places were packed. I could tell both places were packed. But then Bazonia, I feel if Ezra didn't host, everybody could have came to Bazonia because the space there was so huge, man.
Pumas is very huge.
Yeah, and they hosted it inside the soccer field, The stadium was in the middle of the ground. Seeing up on the left side, VIP, on the right side, VIP. But on the middle part is general. So the event layer could have even if Ezra had to host there. Big Zubani space for Ian and Avan back. Gubeni space for Nats as well. But then I prefer both events are good, but then still sticking on Bazonia, boy.
Okay. And then estimation of how much you made in 2022 as a whole.
Estimation of how much I made in 2022. I believe I made honestly, I made, I think from 5,000 to 300, from 5,000 to 3K to 5,000.
Okay.
There.
And then Buena, as you're sitting next to me right now, how much do you think you're worth?
Yo, dude, I'm worth 100K. Like 100Ks. I don't know, but then like I'm worth a lot of money, guys. Don't judge a book by its cover. Ngingumamita, I'm a million. So kahle mina, I believe that I'm worth 100K so far.
All right, and then I'm just gonna put you on a small quiz. Sorry about the phone.
No problem.
I'm just gonna put you on a small quiz where like I need to choose one. Eh?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna ask you why, but just choose one.
Okay.
So, if you had to choose between Jukes the MC and Ogutle the MC, who would you go with?
Yo, tough question. But then I would go with Ogutle.
Why?
Ogutle has the hype of a lifetime. Like,
Amara Jukes also. Like,
Jukes
I've been a fan of Jukes. Like,
I've been. Yeah, Jukes in Yashaya. Okay, I recommend him, but then Ogutle, like, niggas moving. Have you seen Ogutle lately? With his project, Ogutle and Friends, like, guys really doing things about. And I've been in few events. I've shared a stage with Ogutle before. So I've seen him in action, and he really knows how to handle the crowd very well.
And then I think also this one's gonna be tough for you. Bang or Go Flex?
Yo, talks Brian, Brian. But then I prefer Go Flex. Go Flex has the most insane designs, like Poiki stylist, guys. Poiki is not just the designer, but like that guy is a stylist.
Because I heard rumors Vele, he went to school.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's rumors,
Okay.
so I don't know. But like,
yeah, he went to school. Wafundela ukuthunga, believe nami ngaweva lama rumors lawo. But then Poiki, what like creates masterpiece, boy. Like yo boy. Yo, into mangigqokile ka Poiki ngivakala. Ne bang na yashaya bo. Like this, you see this t-shirt I'm wearing, it's an exclusive design, especially for yours truly.
okay. And then exotic environment or Don't Brag edition?
Exotic.
So fast. Why?
Space Pirate edition.
Crazy. Yo, crazy. Yo, shout out to Smash, man.
Shout out,
like,
bro.
all of them. And I have the first one, I have the second one. I need the third one now.
And the fourth one. Yeah.
But then the next one. Ezra Omlindo.
Ezra. Yashika Ezra. Tubula.
Why?
Okay, Ezra. So far, ever since wafika Poiki, like I've enjoyed the experience.
When did Poiki start?
Poiki mabangitshela mina. Sorry. Poiki mabangitshela mina bathi dala yaqala, like dala yaqala. Isisi no, isisi Old Middleburg Road.
Yeah.
Khona la bayisha khona yabo. Ngakabanga pack, like isisi new. So we had my figure info lifestyle. That's where many people started recognizing it and say, "Oh, Poiki man, guys, Poiki." So Poiki, ever since I went there, meaning Kaluya is a info lifestyle. The experience there was great, man. Like I had the fun of a lifetime. Yo, and Siamarafaka, man, that guy made me want to be like, shit. We on Kyle inspiration, you by MC more, cause like yo, cow, it really did the most.
Okay, and then I don't know if you know these ones, but Brian the DJ.
Oh yeah.
Or Dino Cafe.
Okay, I go with Brian because Dino I don't know that much, but Brian I've seen him. Kule event le sang. The KP and BK too many show. Yeah, Bibarana, Bashaya. So I've seen Brian in action and I shy cow. Like I got shy up line. Shy. Look, shy cow.
And then Kamka the MC or Shanidi.
Shan.
Why? Because he's a Han.
Okay, firstly, she's a Han, and secondly, I shared a stage with Shandy as well. Shandy is a hype. It's a hyper MC abo. Like she really gives you the thing of you making you want to dance abo. Yeah, like dope. She's dope. Like for what she does, like she really does it.
Is she a kind person? Because
Yeah.
I think one day I'd love to interview Shani.
Yeah, Shanli is a good person. Like she's kind, you know. She's akasi lava snacks. Mokulma na Ekse.
Yeah.
She's good, yabo. Grand.
Okay, and then Young Mellow or 141.
A 141.
Okay, that was obvious. Like I don't know why, but that was obvious.
Okay, young Melo ngiyamkena yena. He's a Tokyo boy. Uyashaya naye. Yabo. Ngalistela sabi Japanese. Yeah, but then 141 is culture. Culture like with bank. Yabo. Iba bayiphethe with bank. So far,
I'd also love to have 141 one day.
iba ba ku number 1 list yami ama people ama artists bala
That are big.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. But then, who is your everyday inspiration?
Kahle my everyday inspiration is me.
Okay.
Yeah, I inspire myself in many ways because I didn't think Uguti, a random guy like me could be able to do so many things at this stage. Like currently now, single shoots, ChatsWithJele. From being a nobody, just a guy who to Mahandredii, we was 013. So I inspire myself a lot because I didn't know I would make it to this point, and I don't know where my future is taking me or where the things I'm doing are taking me. But then I believe I'm still going far. This is not the end of the road. There's still many more roads, many more gigs, many more interviews. Yeah, a lot coming in, and still book my I'm working on presenting.
Okay.
Like I want to be presenter.
Then it's not a question I have here, but then have you ever felt like giving up? Like, fuck, I'm done with this. Like, it's not working. Meaning, maybe there was a point where you weren't getting gigs, and you're like, no, fuck, man, I'm done.
Yeah. Giving up, ish. But giving up is not a solution. That's why they say winners never quit, and quitters never win. So there was a point where, like, I didn't give up and I was like, shit. What's the point of me doing all this shit for like nobody? Like nobody's listening, nobody wants to see me. Like again saying next, like there was no progress at that time, which was last year, April, February, March, April. Yeah, that's when I thought of giving up because I actually released a post that said Mahandredii is now quitting the industry and stuff like that. But then, unfortunately, with the people I have around me, they kept on saying, "Nah, man, I'm not give up." Like, there's still more that's going to happen, and which is never right. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't choose to give up.
And then, who would you love to work with this year? Someone from here, a 013. Like the top G's, who would you love to work with?
Top G's. Okay, Ezra, I would like to work with him. And Masterpiece, I'm sure what I bank now.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
Ngiyafuna man ukuspana naye at some point. It's either musically or something, Yeah, but then I do want to work with Masterpiece, Ezra. I'm event organizers while I with bank. Makulu abo mami Mandy. Oh, and a whole lot more I haven't even mentioned, but then but when I says
Can I check ukuthi masterpiece wako?
Yeah. Maruzo wena wasi Gauteng, because you know the people bajika fana nami cabanga sengithethu umapholisa la ngithi mina sengasePitori and kube mala Witbank nonke niyangazi ngase Witbank, so yeah.
Doesn't say, but then anyway, yeah, I think he is from
he is from Witbank,
and then
because he started emceeing a Diego She's, yeah, and that was back in those days.
And then to wrap it up, what's your everyday motto? Like a quote you live by every day. It's okay. I am 100 and I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna do this. Besides, don't give up. Never give up.
Oh,
yeah. What's another quote you live by every day?
I prefer using my everyday slogan, which is "Matlipa as Dume one time." Like the as Dume one time comes from like anything that happens, you know, as Dume. Like even if shit gets real, mara still ntwana ukuyenzakalayo makenze. Fanele zikhala, mazikhala azikhala. So as Dume boy.
All right, that's it from me. I really enjoyed this episode. Like from knowing good Mahandredii was a skhotane, I didn't know that. You know, it was really an interesting episode for me. Really hope you also enjoyed.
I enjoyed very much,
and I really appreciate you coming through.
Still miss again.
From my side, that's it. Thank you for watching. Last thing from I'd like to ask from you is for you to wrap up the show for us without your glasses, because I think like people want to see the face when you wrap up this episode for us. But yeah, from me, that's it. Thank you for tuning in, and till we meet again, Mahandredii will wrap it up for us.
Okay, guys, shout out to ChatsWithJele on Instagram and on YouTube. And I would like to send a shout out to the Creative Summits. Shout out to the event organizers I work with, Supreme Fam, Kasi Social Movement, Taxwai, The Drama, and many more I haven't mentioned. And shout out to me. It's yours truly, Mahandredii, and I'm the vocalistic MC from 013. Thank you.
Be out, guys.